From the studios of Books in Motion, this is Ben Mclean, reading The Sheriff and the Pheasant Hunt Murders. Book 4 of the Sheriff Charles Matthews Mystery Series by D.R. Meredith. Now let's begin with a foreword from the author. Foreword. Although written in 1985, The Sheriff and the Pheasant Hunt Murders was not published until 1993. By a different publisher than the first 3 Sheriff books. The reader will see a difference in styles as well as more realistic dialogue than the previous books. Thanks to publishing's most talented and underrated editor, Joe Blades. It was his guidance and encouragement that enabled me to loosen my prose and tell it like it is, even if that meant using some R-rated language. Of all the people I've met in publishing, Joe Blades remains my favorite, and he holds a piece of my heart. Joe edited 7 of my novels, improving each immensely. God bless you, Joe. I hope you're still doing well. As the reader will notice, time is passing in Sheriff Matthews' Crawford County. There's more mention of computers, but still no cell phones or internet. Social networking was meeting at the coffee shop or for lunch, and shopping for the women. Although no man in his right mind would deny Miss Poole or Viola Jenkins or Angie a place at the coffee shop if they desired. Rural panhandle women are as tough as their male counterparts. One storyline in Pheasant Hunt Murders that is as true today as when I first wrote the book is the plight of the small farmer. In 1985, small farmers faced foreclosure because murderously high inflation and equally high interest rates during the Carter years left farmers with unsustainable loan payments. Thanks to the real estate bubble, many farmers today face loans that are underwater as property was vastly overvalued. The more things change, the more they stay the same. For the reader's information, I don't know of a single panhandle banker as evil as Rich Hansford. The real panhandle bankers do all the law allows to help the small farmer and business. This is my tribute to small farmers everywhere. May God protect you the ravages of drought, infestations of insects, molds, and fungi, and the federal government. Prologue. In December the land lies fallow, a vast, flat, desolate patchwork of dun-colored fields bristling with milo stubble. The wind blows between the shin-high stalks with the rattling sound of dry bones. A few tumbleweeds catch on the dead stalks, then break free to roll across the fields, to lodge finally against fence rows in layer upon layer of withered aggravation. Patches of snow, dust-coated survivors of an early blizzard, hug the shadows cast by an irrigation pump. To the stranger the land is bleak and ugly and lifeless, in limbo between harvest and sowing. The stranger would be wrong. In December, the Texas Panhandle prepares for its most lucrative harvest, a crop that requires no seed, no bank loan for operating expenses, no expensive irrigation. Best of all, at least to the farmer's way of thinking, the crop has no price support, so he may charge all the traffic will bear, and the traffic will bear a lot. For 2 weeks, thousands of hunters pay from $10 to $100 per gun per day to walk across stubble fields in temperatures ranging from tolerable to frigid. All this for the privilege of harvesting the ring-necked pheasant. To the farmers of Crawford County, pheasant season means quick, dependable cash in a profession in which income is seldom quick and never dependable. If an occasional head of livestock is mistaken for a pheasant, the farmers accept the loss stoically, while mentally figuring their tax burden and arranging for the dead animal to be turned into steaks, roasts, and hamburger. And
Sample complete. Ready to continue?